And good evening. Thanks for joining us. An executive order by President Biden is now in effect. The White House says it is meant to safeguard reproductive rights.
Yeah, this 2 weeks after the U.S. Supreme Court threw out Roe v. Wade. The executive order directs the Secretary of Health and Human Services to take additional action to protect medication abortions, expand access to contraception, ensure that those who are pregnant or going through pregnancy loss can get emergency medical care.
And anticipating legal challenges, it convenes pro bono lawyers to represent patients, providers, and third parties lawfully seeking or providing abortions. So what does this executive order change mean for people here in Wisconsin?
Rebecca Clough goes in depth to find out.
Protecting access to reproductive health care services.
President Biden signed an executive order this morning that provides some protection for emergency medical care access for people seeking abortions in states that ban them, like here in Wisconsin.
Does this undo anything that the Supreme Court did in overturning Roe v. Wade?
No, I mean, this is a lot of smoke, but not a whole lot of heat.
University of Wisconsin-Madison political science professor Ryan Owens says the president does not have the power to legalize abortion nationwide.
Really, in order to get any effective change on this, you'd have to look at legislation.
So what does this mean for people who live in Wisconsin, where abortion is now considered illegal? Practicing attorney and health law professor at University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, Barbara Zabawa says nothing much will change here.
The state law is still the state law, which is, as you mentioned, it's illegal to get an abortion unless the mother's life is in crisis. And so that's not going to change. What might change is that perhaps there will be more resources for women in Wisconsin who want to learn about where they can go for an abortion. Maybe there'll be more access to attorneys willing to help women in Wisconsin.
The order directs the Health and Human Services Department to take actions to protect medical abortions and expand access to contraceptives. But it did not specify how it would do that. And although the U.S. Attorney General says states cannot ban the abortion pill since it's an FDA-approved medication, it is not clear if women in Wisconsin would be able to access those kinds of medications.
This executive order does ask the federal agency in charge of Health and Human Services to come up with a plan to provide more access to these kinds of medications. And so there may be ways that women could have more access to these kinds of medications, but whether that access will be in violation of our state law is still an open question.
The White House is asking for a report within 30 days from the Health and Human Services Department about expanded access to things like emergency contraceptives and the abortion pill. Experts expect there should be some legal challenges to this executive order. Reporting in Milwaukee, Rebecca Clough, TMJ4 News.